Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Love Island USA, and there is some breakup rumors as far as Pepe and Iris go, and we need to talk about it. I wasn't gonna touch it until a development has come through, you guys. Until a later development has come through. Now, here is what I know, right? As y'all know, the reunion airs tomorrow. So keep in mind that the reunion, I believe, filmed like about a couple weeks or so ago. But nonetheless, we know with Love Island, and especially Love Island USA, most of these couples don't last. We try to root for the ones that do. We know that from season 5, Marco and Hannah got engaged. We know today, actually, coincidentally, on August 24th, is Bergie and Taylor's 2-year anniversary, you guys. And of course, we know that the remaining couples from season 6 are, Cordell and Serena, who won the show, and Leah and Miguel. And for season 7, as of now, Taylor and Clark are still together. Nicolas and Alandria. Shelly and Ace, right? And Pepe and Iris, I don't know. We'll know a little bit more shortly, I'm sure. And Brian and Amaya still is a question mark for me. Either way, nobody would be shocked if they are or are not together as it pertains to Amaya and Brian and everything else. Nobody is going to care. I kid you not. Y'all voted for Amaya. Let's talk about it. Y'all did not vote because y'all thought that her and Brian are going to go the distance and live happily ever after. Let's just call it for what it was. Y'all voted for Amaya. And y'all said that you didn't care if she was coupled up with the furniture or the tree or the Jeep or whatever she was coupled up with, or even if she wasn't coupled up with, that was your winner. So no outcry or anything, right? Because there's been speculations out here in these streets about Brian too, because Brian's been up at the club, allegedly, right? But here's what happened with Pepe. So what happened with Pepe was he is at a golf event this weekend, right? And so there was somebody, I guess her friend or mutual friend, she had this story that basically is alleging that she might have hooked up with Pepe in the lobby, right, of this alleged golf event. And so when people first heard about it, they were like, no. That doesn't seem like Pepe. Pepe is too big of a star. He was just saying in some interview with Iris that they get spotted too much to be out here because him and Iris had been doing some lives together recently, and they want. He wanted to do a beach date, the thing that just dropped for Peacock for the reunion. They wanted to do a beach date. That would be a nice date. But he said that him and Iris get spotted too much on the beach. As you know, they both live in LA, but they live a little bit away from each other. I think like about a couple hours or so away from each other, right? And so he's at this golf event this weekend that Iris is not present at, right? And today, Taylor and Clark are also at this golf event, right? And so initially what sparked interest was that there was a tweet that came out that was like, Iris's friends unfollowed Pepe, and there is comments on both of their latest TikToks saying that he fumbled. Apparently there was pictures of him cheating, but I have not seen any, right? And that was the tweet that went viral and everything else. And then there's some weirdos in the comments talking about if he's not cheating with Hannah, I don't want to hear it. Now, the alleged person that is a part of this cheating rumors is also another influencer who you guessed it, you guys, it is blonde. It is blonde hair, you guys. Blonde, right? It's blonde, right? And so people didn't want to believe it because y'all voted for Pepe to be the best boyfriend on the show, remember? Y'all ranked him high. Y'all said Pepe was the most trustworthy. Even y'all didn't know nothing about him. Y'all didn't know nothing about Pepe. Y'all voted him high for all of these things based off of nothing. But y'all ranked Ace in them. Y'all ranked everybody else down below, right? They were like, nope, y'all gotta be ranked 9th and 10th for every single, vote. Y'all are terrible people. Y'all are horrible people. Da-da-da-da-da. We're voting Pepe first. And I was like, based off of what? Based off of what? And remember, him and Iris were the widows of the villa, right? Because obviously they were heartbroken and destroyed. Iris was distraught that nobody stood behind her for TJ, right? She didn't have enough votes to keep TJ in that villa, right? And then Pepe, he was so distraught over Hannah, right? Over Hannah going. And then out of nowhere, the two bombshells that came in together decide, you know what? Let's get together. Let's drown our sorrows in each other as a coping mechanism. And next thing you know, they become 4th place in the finale, you guys. 4th place? So another couple, you guys, right? Because we know that Huda and Chris, they ended on the show. They ended on the actual finale. Like it was just not even going to happen for them, right? And again, Pepe and Iris, people didn't want to believe it, right? They're like, oh, well, just the friends unfollowed. It's no big deal. But now Iris's sister has unfollowed you guys. Iris's sister has unfollowed. So to me, I would think if your sister has unfollowed, just like with what happened with Janae and Kenny and that whole breakup, and Janae's brother unfollowed Kenny, something's going down. Something happened. Something went wrong. Now, perhaps they may wait until after the reunion airs to announce, hey, we decided to go our separate ways and everything else. But the rumor is that he allegedly cheated. But I just want to say this, because I need to call out the hypocrisy of it all. Y'all nailed Brian to the cross, y'all. Y'all believe anything about Brian. Y'all believe anything about Brian, right? Y'all are still trying to pin anything on Ace, y'all, to justify your hatred for Ace, right? And Ace so far outside of the villa has been unproblematic. And of course, we know Taylor has been getting dragged with some of his weird interactions on the social media platforms. However, when this came out with Pepe, a lot of y'all were like, no, not Pepe. Not the former basketball player, not the person who was just at the celebrity basketball game for the Big Three. No, not him. And I just want to ask y'all a question. What faithful basketball player do you know outside of AC Green and Steph Curry? I'll wait. I will wait. What faithful basketball player? Please let me know in the comments. What faithful basketball player do y'all know? Besides AC Green, those of y'all who do not know who AC Green is, he famously waited until he was married to lose his virginity and everything else. And Steph Curry is really the only NBA player I know that has not had any cheating allegations on Ayesha Curry. Everybody else, child. I'm trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you of how this goes, and the fact that Pepe and Chris, who were the athletes, who were the pro basketball players, quote unquote pro basketball players of the season, I already knew what type of time things were on, and then people brought up Pepe liking weird pictures of girls in barely their clothing and weird follows, and he liked this weird picture of Vanna. Now, you can like pictures of Vanna, but the picture in particular he liked, she was like in this string bikini that was showing all her behind and all of her goods. It was probably the most salacious photo out of all of them, and that was the one that Pepe liked. So, none of the less, you guys. I just want y'all to hold Pepe to the same standard that y'all be holding these other Love Island men to. But since y'all voted for him best boyfriend and most trustworthy for somebody y'all didn't even know, y'all don't want to hear this, right? Y'all don't want to hear that Iris' sister unfollowed. Y'all don't want to hear that Iris is not at the golf event today with Pepe, that Taylor, and Clark are at. Y'all don't want to hear about Iris' friends unfollowing. Some of y'all didn't want to believe it and said, oh, her friends never followed him. No, they definitely did. Y'all don't want to hear about how Iris' mom was pro TJ. Y'all don't want to hear it even after meeting Pepe. Y'all do not want to hear it. Remember on the show, remember Family Day, how the mom still was trying to see what was good with TJ even after meeting Pepe, because she knew what time it was. And the time was to get to the end, to finish out the show. And, maybe, make some content off of this for a few weeks, and then I'm gonna go do me, right? So nonetheless, that is it, and that is all for this video. What do you make of this? There is allegedly cheating rumors on Pepe. Iris' sister has now unfollowed. That is the latest update. This is after Iris' friends had already unfollowed. There is a rumor he hooked up with a blonde influencer in the lobby at this golf event the other day, and she allegedly posted it and then deleted it. And allegedly, people have some cheating pictures. However, I have not seen the alleged cheating pictures out there. All I have is who the alleged person is that Pepe may have allegedly gotten it in with. And she kind of looks like Hannah. So there is that. That is it. That is all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post some content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.